Hey guys, Kalila here, or Callie, and welcome to another weekly vlog of what I'm knitting on this week, okay? So I ended off the last video with the end of my body of the sweater that I'm working on, which is the Key Sweater by petiteknit, and I started the sleeve last night, which, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I am very nervous about my contrast yarn because I'm not sure I have enough yarn. And then I posted my stuff on my social medias and people were saying that if you got the original pattern, the amount of yarn, like the yardage that was recommended, was wrong. And she actually sent out a revised version, I think, but I didn't receive anything. My sister didn't, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I got the one that was actually correct or not. Anyway, this is what I have so far. Not a lot, but I do have 3 more contrast stripes to do. So I'm going to finish up this charcoal stripe and then do another contrast color stripe, and then I'm gonna switch to my second sleeve and start on that, so that at least if I do run out, they're even on both sides. Okay, so that's my plan. I kind of want to finish the sleeve today, but it's already 2 p.m. and I'm not sure if I will get a lot done today. We will just see. This is day 7 for me, so I'm not really in a rush to finish since I'm already on the sleeves and it's day 7, so I think that's pretty good progress. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna start knitting and I'll update you guys when I have some more progress. So it is currently 11:57 p.m. and I did go from this sleeve to this sleeve to try and match things up with the colorway, because I'm pretty sure I was sure I probably wasn't gonna have enough for the sleeves, and I was right. This is how much yarn I have left. It is only 4 grams. I had 13 grams left when I started this. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I used 9 grams, and I would need 9 grams to do this side, which I don't have enough to do. So I'm just gonna use the rest of this yarn to start the next sleeve cuff thing, but I'm gonna use some leftover yarn to do the rest of the contrast colors. So this is the original yarn, and this is leftover from my Salty Day sweater and Malika's Care sweater. It's the Cumbre yarn. It is much darker, but I'd rather use this than use a white yarn, because I did have some white yarn, but I was like, no. So this is what I'm going to use, and I don't really care that it's a different color. I knit just literally because it's fun and I get to wear art. Other than that, like, I'm not trying to make things perfect. And so I think I did have the other pattern that wasn't the original pattern before the new one was sent out. I did and do need 1 more skein of this, I believe. I think I'll have enough of the secondary color because I still have 14 grams of it out of the 25 grams, which I feel like it goes a long way since it's lace weight. But yeah, so I confirmed do not have enough for this. So I'm gonna use the rest of this, combine it with this, and go about my day. Okay, I kind of want to stay up. I'm currently listening to Iron Flame and I'm at like a very intense, nice part. So I kind of want to stay up and knit and listen to the book. I have like 3 hours left of it. Should I stay up till 3 a.m.? No. Will I? Maybe. I'm not sleepy yet. Usually I'm sleepy around this time, but I think I'm just excited to read this or listen to it and also knit. So let's get it. Oh, hey, it is the next day. I stayed up till 2 a.m. knitting, and here is the sleeve. I'm done, and look at the color. The color is not that different, which is amazing. So I'm working on the cuff right now, and then I'm going to go back and work on the second sleeve, and I do want to finish this today. So I'm kind of going to just do my thing and knit through this and stay up till 2 a.m. probably again. So that's the plan. I did something. I was wondering this entire time why my stitches felt so tight on my needles. Why? I've never done this before. This is my greatest fear. But I finished the sleeve before the ribbing. I'm like, oh, perfect. It's time to switch to my 4mm because we're working with this on 4.5. Time to switch to my 4mm so I can do the ribbing. I go and open up my needle case, and I see that the space for my 4mm needles is empty. And I see my 4.5s staring at me. No! No wonder. I wonder if you can see from here and up. No. From here-ish and up, I used 4mm. You can literally see the scrunch here. My camera's gonna die. So, am I gonna switch my needles? No. I'm just going to continue knitting on the 4mm that I am already knitting on. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. But honestly, I don't even care. I am low-key just ready to be done with the sweater because the next sweater I'm doing is actually my own design, and I have so much energy, like, wanting to do that, like, knit that and design that. So I'm just like, I'm just ready to be done with the sweater. I already ran out of yarn. I'm just like, bro, I'm over it. I'm over it, okay? But let's see if there's a difference in this with the sleeves. Well, it would just be at the bottom, so not really. Listen, you can't tell. You can't tell, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. It's currently, what time is it? Hello? Is my watch dead? Why is my watch dead? Why is everything dying? My watch never dies. I guess it must have been bumped off the charger last night. What? My watch never... Anyway, it's 11:01 p.m. I'm going to stay up and finish this sleeve, okay? This is like 20-something rounds, and then I'm going to be done. I'm going to block it tomorrow, and I'm going to start designing my sweater. I can't believe I did this. I finished my sweater last night. Here it is. And after knitting, I'm seeing this. Look at that. Yeah. It's the end of the road for this one, unfortunately. Like, it's not snapped off. It's just like a piece of it. It's like the top layer. I don't know if you can see that. It's like the top layer of it is a little, it's like peeling off. But eventually this is gonna peel off. I'll just buy a new cord, honestly. But I'm just happy to be done with this sweater. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I have enough footage for this to be the second video, but also no, because I have until when? Like, oops, sorry. Let me see. This is gonna be here. Yeah, I still have a full week to film. Yeah, I still have a full week to film. I guess because I have been working on this sweater, it feels like I've been filming just this one video for a while. Anyway, that's it for this sweater. I'm going to start designing. Well, I need to weave in my ends, but here's the sweater. I'm going to block it tomorrow. I'll film a before and after blocking video. Well, not like a video here, but YouTube shorts or just my short form content. And while that's going to be happening tomorrow, and I'm also going to go to the library tomorrow so that I can just have a nice space to do my designing and reading as well, I am going to start my design today. That's it for now. I'm going to weave in these ends here on my sleeves and then come back to you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, I really don't feel like filming more today, even though I didn't really film much. This is literally the first time I'm filming today, but when I'm in my mood and my mode of designing, I'm not really trying to film it at the same time. So maybe I'll come back later today, maybe I won't, we'll see. So I've been working on my chart for a while now, and it's just so exciting. And I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this. Hold on. Looks like this. This is basically what I want it to look like on the sweater. I drafted this up last year. I've been working on this for a year, not realizing. And I just drafted up this and I put where I want my increases to potentially be. So I'm going to cast on so that I can see visually what I'm doing and how the chart is going to end up. I'm not going to knit anything. I just need the stitches on here so I can go like 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 3, increase. Okay, this increase, da, 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 da. So that I can see where the chart is going to end, basically, and if it's going to add up. You know, like is it going to end off in the middle of the horse, or is it going to end off in one of these red stitches where I want it to end off on? So let's see how it turns out. Hello guys. Oh my gosh, my hair looks so cute. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, I stayed up until almost 1 a.m. designing this Ferrari sweater. Oh my gosh, it took me, so I spent like 8 hours yesterday working on it, and then 2 hours in bed this morning with Kahila. Kahila came in, my sister, handmade Kay. She came in and she was asking me about how it was going, how it went, whatever, and I was telling her that I was struggling with the last part, because the last part I was just like this part. I was just like, I don't know how to repeat this part, the horse. I'm like, I don't know how to have it repeat where it makes sense with the stitches, where the sets will actually repeat and not like end off in the middle of the horse and this and that, da, 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 da. Anyway, I got it done, okay? I got it done. Oh, my brain literally felt like it was fracturing with how much I was trying to figure out how to make it work. And what movie did I watch recently? It was something I watched recently where it was like, no, it was Blacklist. When Reddington was talking to Elizabeth, and Elizabeth was like, well, this isn't it, this doesn't work, like that's not how da da da. He's like, okay, stop, so what do you know? And she was just basically saying all the things that something wasn't. Let's say they were talking about someone, it's like, well, he's not this, he's not that, he's not that, he's not that, it's not like this or like that. And he's like, okay, how about we just focus on what you do know? What is he? What? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's like reframing your brain. So it's deeper than that. But for me, I thought about that and I was like, okay, stop figuring out what's not working and figure out what you already have and how what you've done already can work, instead of dwelling on, well, the numbers don't add up. It's like, okay, well, based on what you just did previously, what does add up? Okay, let's just take it step by step. Let's go through everything that is working and go from there. And now, oh my gosh, ding, 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 it worked. And oh my gosh, I have all of my charts because, so I did my first chart and I just have like gibberish here because the word Ferrari is supposed to go here, but Ferrari is not going to fit on there. So I printed out a different chart with the actual full Ferrari chart that I'll be using when I get to this part. So I'll use this chart, knit up past here till the Ferrari, and use this chart to knit the Ferrari, come back, knit these increases and then these rounds here, and then at the black line here I'm just gonna go back to the bottom, and I had to add a red stitch here, but I told myself, hey, when you get to round 43, add the stitch there. Just pretend this square here is red. So after that, at the bottom of the sweater, I want it to say 1644, and that was a whole ordeal in itself as well, because I was just like, dude, how am I gonna get the stitch count to, and I was just like, okay, stop stressing. So then I was like, Kayla, what should I put? They're gonna be like 15 extra stitches. So 1644. I wanted this 1644, and I wanted it to repeat over and over. But based on the amount of stitches that I needed to repeat, for it to repeat in full sets and not cut off in the middle of a number, I would have 15 stitches in between each 1644. I didn't want that. I wanted it to be like 1644, 1644, 1644. So I was like, Kayla, what should I put in this 15 stitch slot? Because the amount of stitches that I had, that was divisible by the amount of stitches, like the amount of sets that I'll need. It was like either 32 stitches or 48 stitches. I don't even know if this is making sense, but I need to rant. It was either 32 or 48 stitches, and 32 was too little, 48 too much, but it's the only one that I could do because I can't do 32. So I went with 48, and Kayla helped me brainstorm. We figured out that I should put a trophy. So it's gonna be 1644, a trophy all around the bottom. So this is the yoke, boom bam, right? There's gonna be an expanse of red, and then right just literally before the ribbing, this is gonna be there, 1644 all the way around, and then the ribbing. So those are my charts that I created. I'm very excited for it, which means I can start on this sweater today, okay? I'm going to end off this vlog because I want this sweater to be its own vlog. I need to document the inception. Like, I mean, this is the inception technically, but I want to document exactly when I started and see how things go. Because just because I finished this, okay, this is a concept from my brain. Now let's see if it can translate to stitches, okay? Anyway, that's it for now. I need to block this sweater and also the second sock. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I need to do my before and after. Actually, I need to try this on so you guys can see. So I'm gonna do that and then block, okay? Dude, the neck is so tight. Holy, can I have some breathing room, please? God. It's okay, blocking will help it out. But here is the body. Wow, the sleeves are actually pretty good. You can see the color difference here. And yeah, the sleeves, I feel like they're just gonna drop nicely. I'm not gonna stretch them or anything. The body is very short, but like my sister said, you know, it's time to embrace belt length sweaters. I do want the body to at least like come out like this, and for this to give me some breathing room. So I think I'm gonna pin this out like that so that it can like just kind of hang a little bit, because I do not like feeling it on my, I don't care for turtlenecks in general because I don't like the feeling on my neck, but this right here, it makes me feel like I can't breathe, even though I can. I'm just like, But this is the before blocking. You'll see the after probably in one of the videos and maybe in the next vlog when I start my Ferrari sweater, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go block this, but that's it for now for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week or sometime. Oh my god, where's my neck? I feel like a bobblehead. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm thinking of doing weekly vlogs, but I feel like I'm just gonna do whenever I feel like posting vlogs. So if I posted 2 days ago, maybe I'll post in 2 days, you know? I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.